Hey, hi everyone. Welcome back. So guys, as part of the today's session, I just want to execute my scripts in parallel, guys. Okay? So that's going to be a bit interesting concept how exactly we are going to run the scripts in parallel. So what I have done right now is guys, I just created a before each function. Okay, it's a kind of a fixer that I have created, a PyTest fixer. And here I was using this particular fixer. That's it. Okay, test browser launch. Okay, test browser launch. That's the simple code that I have created. Okay, so when we try to run this particular one, as this test is depending on the above fixer, which does has a browser launch, it will perform that execution of that particular operation, which is perfectly all right. Good. So now what I wanna do right now here in this situation is I wanna convert my test. Okay, I wanna convert my test in such a way that it should accept the parameters in the fixer. Okay, it should accept parameters in the fixer. So here what I'm gonna do right now is params is equal to, I'm passing my two different parameters. So my first parameter is gonna be the browser one. Okay, and the second parameter is gonna be the browser 2, and this is gonna work on a request. Okay, this is gonna work on a request, and here this whole chunk I'm taking it off, and what I'm doing is if request dot param, that particular value is equal to browser 1, okay, then use this particular chunk. Okay, if this request is equal to this one, use this one, or copy these whole lines of a code and put it here. So the yield, we don't need it for twice. Okay, yield, we don't need it for twice. And this yield should be in parallel to your if. That's fine. So what are we doing right now? If the browser parameter is equal to first one, it should launch this one. If the browser parameter is equal to launch this one. And this time what I'm doing is instead of this Chrome, I'm changing it to Safari. If the browser value is equal to 2, launch the Safari browser. If the browser is equal to 1, launch the Chrome browser. And on the Safari browser, maybe I was just opening some other website, which is a lebby.com. That's it. So here I'm passing those two parameters in this fixer. Now, when I run this PyTest, okay, it's launching the browser one, and this time it's launching the Safari browser, which is a browser 2. The two different parameters it's executing the test script. Okay, so the website is taking some time to load. So it opened the Safari and it's trying to launch this lebby.com there. Okay, but it executed successfully. Okay, but it executed successfully. Okay, perfect. So this is the way how exactly you can specify the desired parameters. Okay, still it's trying to launch that application, so it's taking a while to load that particular application lebby.com. That's the reason it's not. Probably what I want to do right now is instead of a levy.com, let me go with the same sourcedemo.com for the next run. So let me terminate this particular instance and let me try to run this particular program again. See, the test browser launch, it launched on a Chrome browser, it executed, it launched on a Safari browser, it executed. See, two tests were passed. For our better visibility, what I am doing is before terminating that, time dot sleep for 5 seconds. I want to wait for 5 seconds. Now this time when I run this program, it launched a Chrome browser. It's waiting for 5 seconds and then it terminated that browser. And the second time it launched the Safari browser, it waited for 5 seconds and then it terminated the browser. As of now, it does perform this particular operation in a sequential mode. In order to perform this in a parallel execution, in the pytest.ini file, basically, you just need to add this keyword, which is adopts is equal to and 2, which means I want to run it on a two different threads, guys. That's it. I want to run it on a two different threads. And this time, when I run my Python test after updating it, see, two browsers were launched in parallel, Safari and as well as a Chrome. On the two browsers, it performed that action and it just terminated that. So I'm rerunning this one. Have a look into that. See, first two instances were launched. See, this is the Safari, and in the back, basically, there is a Chrome. Two browsers it launched and it performed that particular operation. So this is the way how exactly we can do a parallel execution. Okay, perfectly all right. Done, guys. See you in the next session. Thank you.